You ever been in that situation at work? You're on a Tuesday conference call. You got your laptop open. Maybe there's 8 people talking and some of them are from America or the UK. You're trying to understand and you catch a couple words. You're like, yeah, wait, what is that? And then you try to go back into your memory and find that word. But by that time, the speaker has already gone on and said about 7 more sentences that you've missed while you're trying to think of the meaning of that word. Or perhaps you have to give a presentation. You're trying to think of how to say it. What's the right word? What's the proper phrase? And then how do you piece it together into a logical sentence? Maybe you're making some noises like or just sort of saying random things. This can be a very terrifying and nerve-wracking experience for a lot of the people that I work with. What often happens, some people will just stop and completely shut down. They'll just freeze and say nothing. My name is Matt Gale. I have been teaching English since 2006. I went off for a while and became a psychologist for the past 10 years. Through all my training and studying and working with people, changing behavior, changing what they do to make their lives better, I realized that the English teaching I was doing way back then was really not very effective. So I brought this knowledge from psychology into the field of linguistics, and I created this program that really makes use of the latest neuroscience, what we understand now about habit formation. How do you get your mouth to do stuff? How do you get your brain to think about stuff quickly? And so I put this together into this package, and I'm very happy to deliver it to you. Let me tell you a little bit about this course. So English Part 1 was about how do you get rid of those feelings of nervousness and how do you address the confidence problem. But So English Part 2 is about how do you do English quickly, like next week on that Tuesday call. What are you gonna do? So there's 3 keys that you have to understand. You gotta activate your working memory, right? You gotta get that thing, you have to get the words out of storage and into the working memory, okay? So number 2 is you have to access the stuff in storage, get it into working memory. And number 3 is you have to learn how to, it's really like fitness training. You just train the muscles in your mouth, and many of the people that I've been working with for many years, you just never learned how to do it right the first time. It's not that you can't pronounce things, it's that you just never learned how to do it effectively. You just never learned the correct procedure. And so there are 3 modules in this course. The first is foundations, to lay a strong foundation of basics that you need to understand about psychology and neuroscience. I put it across in a very simple way. You don't have to learn a bunch of new stuff about science. This is very practical stuff that I've used with real people and it has worked. So I want to share that stuff with you. Module 2 is about smart preparation. You can get prepared within a week, but you're not going to be a master of English. If you want to advance your skills, you need a long-term strategy as well. So there's the short-term strategy, smart preparation, and a long-term strategy. How do you build new vocabulary? How do you learn new grammar? Because sometimes you just need to learn better English, and a lot of people out there are into mastery. They really want to speak well, and they want to be respected, and they want to sound sophisticated. So that's what Module 3 is all about. I'm super excited to have you in this course. It's been incredibly beneficial for all the people that I've shared it with, all the people that I've been teaching this to for years. After I became a psychologist, I realized that behavior change and habit formation and some stuff about the memory and neuroscience, these things, when I brought these back to teaching English, man, it was powerful. And so I want to share that with you. Thank you so much and welcome. See you inside.